Welcome to Eggcellent Adventures, where I, your host Reec Swiney, take a step away from my duties as a radio and TV personality and give you a first-hand look at my other love, backyard chickens and homesteading. Take a listen to conversations I have with others who are in farming, homesteading, and connected brands. And some of those conversations go a little like this.
She does say I have too much, though. She says I have too many, but I don't think I have enough.
The chicken math started mathing.
Yep, it's never ending.
I only started with like 4 laying hens. Now I have over 100 chickens and geese and quail.
So the first question we ask everybody that comes on to the Eggcellent Adventures, what was your old cluck moment?
The first thing that comes to mind is when the first time I got locked inside one of my own chicken coops.
We talk about the highs, the lows, and everything in between. Now let's see who's on this episode of Eggcellent Adventures. Hey, we back at it with another episode of Eggcellent Adventures, broadcasted live from Media Campus Best. We have, and I said Media Campus Best because it's the best place ever. Well, it's really called Media Campus West, right? So we have some very special guests here. I met them online, I believe on TikTok the first time when I saw them, and we started following each other. I just really enjoyed these. I see you going to the coop in your heels and your high boots, you know, your husband eating good. It's just all types of stuff happening on their social media. So I said, what better way than introduce you guys to our audience and have you come up here and let's kick off another episode of Eggcellent Adventures. So right now, I got Kari and Avery, Upendo Estates in the building. Let's go ahead and hit the hype bell one time, and we're gonna leave it alone. They got the baby girl here too. And man, welcome to the show, y'all.
Thank you for having us.
Absolutely, man, my pleasure. I met y'all, like I said, on TikTok. The first video I saw, I think you was like, you know, I'm going in this coop. You had on a full, I'm talking about gold party outfit on. And I was like, bro, I hit our producer. I said, yeah, we got to get them on the show. You know what I'm saying? He was like, oh, let me do this right now. So, man, it's just like a pleasure to have y'all here. Tell me about it. The first thing we ask everybody when they come up here, like, when was it that you realized you were like, this is what I'm doing now? This is the farm life, the chicken life. This is what I'm doing. What was that moment for you?
You want to go deep?
Let's go deep. This is your old cluck moment. You go deep as you want to.
All right. So my aha moment was, I was a previous educator. I was teaching 3rd and 4th.
Okay.
2020 was obviously crazy for everybody. The whole world stopped, it seemed like.
Okay.
Your whole life, you're taught to go into, education or do some type of trade where it's always going to be needed. So education, you're always going to need to be educating people. So secure that job, you're going to be good. And then when the world stopped, it's like, that's
not safe either.
No, it's not. It's not safe.
Right.
And so now I was without employment. I was scared about our health. I had gotten pregnant with an illness that affects less than 2% of the population called hyperemesis.
Okay.
I had no access to get to the hospital because they were prioritizing COVID patients. And I needed a PICC line. The illness I had, it restricted me from be able to eat by mouth, drink by mouth, and I needed that PICC line.
Yeah.
And unfortunately, I lost my daughter, 2020, our daughter Lavender, and that was my pivot moment because after we lost her, I literally went insane. I've experienced grief before, but not in that way.
Yeah.
You always expect to outlive your children. And then during that time, it's like, I've always been a workhorse. I aged out of the system at 15 and a half. I've been on my own since then. I was taken out of the home at 7, so I've always been a hustler.
Yeah.
And to be stuck without employment, relying on my husband, I'm trying to keep the kids safe. I'm homeschooling. We're pivoting. I don't know what virtual learning is. The whole world didn't.
Or nobody knew what it was. Right.
And so I'm like, what the fuck are we doing? Like, we are miserable, working 12-hour days. I can't even teach my own kids.
Right.
I said, we don't see each other, and the weekend comes, and we're trying to just gather what got neglected during the week.
You playing catch up in the weekend is for like washing clothes and doing this and doing it. It's no weekend.
It's in life. And every time we planned a vacation, we always did nature things. We always booked a cabin. We always did ATV excursions.
Right.
Anything that had to do, we swam with sharks in Mexico.
Okay.
So I'm like, why do we keep escaping our life? If we create our life in a way so that we don't have to escape it, then it can be our escape.
It's in all right.
Let's be in nature. I'm like, we love cabins. Let's build a cabin in the woods. I'm an introvert. I can't stand to be around people. I have social anxiety so bad. It's so bad.
But we can't tell that when you in that chicken coop now. You talking to them girls in there.
And that's what's so crazy, because it's like how I present online is not who I am in my core. Like, I'm just a really, you won't even notice me in a room full of people.
That's the beauty of duality, though, because we we can be two things.
Right.
Like we can be outgoing and be comfortable in certain ways, and I don't have to be in front of people and be the same way.
Right. And that was what I always wanted to present as, like, I am duality at its core. Like I'm a seamstress, I'm a designer, I'm a teacher, I'm a mother, and now I'm a farmer. And so when you see me in my heels, it's just me being silly and funny. But if it's a way that I got to reach my people, if I got to put on 6 heels and go do farm tours, then that's what I'm going to do, because that creates the engagement. Then I can have these
conversations, right?
Self-sustainability, and of how people can, lower their carbon footprint in the world and just create memories for their kids and stop focus on chasing the bag.
Right.
Because when I got told I had 8 months to live, the bag didn't fucking matter. When I lost my daughter, the bag didn't matter.
Right.
And so that was my pivot moment. I'm like, I want to be around my family. I want to eat better. Let's grow food together. Let's figure this out together. And so it took us 18 months. We sold everything we owned.
Yeah.
I call it getting back to the basics, man.
Yeah.
Because a lot of us, I'm gonna speak about us.
Yeah. Talk to them.
A lot of us black folks, we so superficial, man. Like, if you realize that we are the main consumer, right? We consume everything. So pretty much whoever puts something out there, we're the ones that start making things trend and all that. So yeah, like you said, it took around about 18 months, but I was still on the fence. I was cool going to work.
Yeah.
But she always, since I met her, she had that entrepreneur spirit.
Well, that's why you put the ring on it. We not gonna fluff around it. We understand, brother.
No, man. It took at first. I felt like by force until we got down here, and then I seen the property because we purchased the property
blindly.
Yeah.
Online, like
okay.
It was the housing market was crazy.
Right.
We had put in an offer for 11 places and got denied, and we were asking $60,000 over asking. We were getting denied.
Yeah.
And
during COVID, property was wild. It was insane. Yeah, properties that were going for like 150 are now 250 or 350. Yes.
And that's honestly, a lot of people are like, "Oh, y'all got to be rich." Like, no, we are like, not at all. We left 6-figure incomes to come because we traded that for happiness, our peace of mind. I wake up, I'm not angry at the world because I got to go do and mask for the world and do something I don't want to do. I get to wake up, I get to homeschool my children, I get to be with my family, I get to be with my husband.
Right.
So I'm not feeling the stress of of the world.
I understand.
Simplicity, man. Like, I just feel like when I was going to corporate, just it's always a dress code, business casual, whatever, casual Fridays. But man, like, ain't nothing like just doing what you do and just wearing what you want to wear, just to make it pretty much literally making your own way and knowing everything that you produce, everything comes back to you and yours, building like that. So once we started attacking, like, because we gutted out the 2 structures that's on the property and turned them into the actual tree houses.
Yes.
Like, once we started actually getting into the work, I'm like, oh yeah, this me.
We've reached that part of the show where we hook you up with some insider information, and this time it's some egg side information. Y'all know what I mean. Because people ask me all the time, how do you get your chickens so fluffy and healthy and happy? And their eggs are so bright, beautiful, and they taste delicious too. I would love to dedicate all those things to me coming in and having a great time in that chicken coop every day and shaking it up with those ladies, but the fact is, it comes from a healthy and balanced diet of Purina's Layina. That's the brand we use. Whether you've got laying hens and you want to go with the Purina Layina plus omega-3, or you got a bunch of baby chicks running around in your brooder and you go with that Purina Start and Grow Crumble, you can't lose. I know we haven't. So visit their website today, and in 3 easy steps, you can get discount coupons for the Purina product that's right for some great nutrition for your animals. I did it myself, and it only took me about 2 minutes. It's absolutely worth it. And to make things easier, we have the hyperlink on our website, blackyardchickens.com. Just look under product of the month and you'll see the link right there to go and try your Purina Feed Greatness. And through their trial program, they can pair you with the right nutrition and let you try it with your animals and see the results. Now, I can tell you all day how Purina Feed Greatness has been absolutely phenomenal for my chickens, goats, ducks, and rabbits. But you can see for yourself. Go to blackyardchickens.com. Now let's get back to this week's adventure. So that was kind of your pivot point. Y'all both obviously on the same page because you're doing the same thing, but your pivot point was a little bit different because you were like, I'm okay with just going to work. It ain't.
I was comfortable.
Right. You was comfortable.
Like, I didn't.
The unknown.
Like, my whole I didn't start from the bottom and I didn't made my way all the way to the top in the field I was in the corporate world.
Right.
And I've done this for years at this point. Being the youngest, being the only black in the front office. So it's like, and then listening to her is like, look, you know, you can't even take off work and they calling you and this and that. Like, it's like it don't stop. Like everything stop when you ain't at work and this and that. Like you could be doing that for yourself. She was telling me this for years.
Right.
I even just
she saw something different in you that you knew, you just didn't see it that way.
Because I'm like, how is it that you work for these corporations and you got to ask to attend to your children? Something that should be your God-bearing right when you have a child. Right. I shouldn't have to ask my boss, can I go home? My child just got 4 stitches. And I'm leaving. What you mean? I'm getting out of here.
That was her.
I'm letting you know that I'm gone. Not can I leave.
Right. And that's how I operate in the corporate world. I was unemployable. Like I've always had an entrepreneurial spirit. Any profession you put me in, I'm either elevating or I'm getting terminated because I know me and I stand on my family comes first. I don't care what y'all got. This is your corporation. I don't care what y'all got going on. And so that was our fight. He's a worker. He's a worker bee.
Yeah, I get it.
You know, I'm like, look. Okay,
it's like when you put so much into it, you learn from early. This what you're supposed to do, and this how you make it. And then us, most of the time, we got to go beyond and above, and that's what you were doing. So you like, man, I done put all this work in. You know what I mean?
But then when you come home, you depleted, and you your family, what's left of you, and they don't really be a lot when you working 12-hour days. Yeah, and like you said, the weekend isn't the weekend. So when you start putting in bricks and mortar, and you putting up this sheetrock and stuff, talk to me about that. Because y'all, for those that don't know right now, we do Upendos. Did I say it right? Upendos. Okay. I know folks online, they be like, Upendos? That's not how you say it. I just learned myself. I was messing it up terribly all week. So Upendos. So you guys have an Air BNB, you have a tree house, you're making your own situations. Y'all pretty much be sold out all the time. So you put this together yourselves. Tell me about that. So you start putting this tree house together, and then that's where your mind frame changes.
So I always told my wife, like, I'm not a master of one thing. Like, I'm just focused on, like, just because I know how to do this well, like, I'm gonna just focus on here. Like, I like dibbing and dabbing in a bunch of different things. So I'm decent here, there, and, you know, here, there, and the third. So it's like, and like I told him, like, when I was younger, she grew up middle class. I grew up under the poverty line. Like, you know what I mean? So I'm 35. So if you can go back 25 years ago and things like that, when the world was
different.
Yeah. When you can be like, okay, that's poverty. They poverty stricken over there. You got middle class when they was making decent money. You got houses, and then you got the rich folks. Like nowadays, it's just like you rich or you poor. Yeah,
there's no real middle. Yeah,
you rich or you struggling. So.
You rich or you in between blessings.
Yeah, exactly.
Right.
But no, so it was 2 houses being built. That's before I knew anything about gentrification. Right? It's crazy, but it was 2 houses being built, and I used to be one I was just in there, just all up under them. And then it got to the point where I'm asking questions, and I ended up becoming a gopher, right? You know, going to get them food and all that. And then they just start teaching me, like, and what always stuck with me is like, you measure twice before you cut. That's what always stuck with me. Like just watching the framing aspect of something, then just the finishing, like the finishing touches, like that's what always amazed me. Then like once we got here and I had the opportunity to do it myself, and now everything I picked up along like working. Now
it's coming back to you.
It's all back to me, exactly.
Right, now you're negotiating prices for the nails and the screws, right?
Exactly.
I got you.
And it's just like I said, just like from seeing how it was when we first got there, and literally this was in a 4-month period. Like this is within 4 months. So
in 120 days, let's be real here.
We got to it.
Y'all got to it.
It wasn't just me though.
No, I understand. No. Hey, listen, I understand.
She like I'm like I tell people I'm a guy. When I say guy, like I don't mind a little dirt under my nails.
Right.
I don't mind climbing up no trees.
Nothing wrong with that.
Exactly.
Right. Yeah.
So that's what I tell people. I'm a guy. So she has the ideas. She's the very artistic one. She has the ideas, and we argue back and forth. It ain't no we put our heads. We argue back and forth.
Yeah.
We both.
But you get something done, right?
I'm the one that gets to action. Like she just throw it out there, and I get to action.
Right. That's teamwork.
Yeah.
All right. Partnership. I get what you're saying. So you got these 2 tree houses. Was the initial thought to do Airbnb with them, or was it we gonna make something for us that because this is what we want?
I'm gonna speak for me. We're gonna make something for us because we ain't never I can't do nothing. Like we just had a house in the perfect area, whatever, on the beach, Main Street, downtown, all that.
Right.
It's a house 2,500 square feet, no yard, no yard,
none. Yeah.
So now it's like
all yard,
double square foot. Look, the square footage is doubled, and then we got acres. Oh yeah, you can't tell me nothing. Right. But at first, that's what it was like. But like I said, with how her brain works, she always just thinks how we can just something back to the family. Like at the same time, we can utilize it for us or whatever. But at the same time, we can be getting some bread for it too. Yeah. You know what I mean? And that's like the mind frame on the property now. Like anything we do, let's just see how we can get some bread for it because I'm not a social. Me and her get into it about this. I'm not a social media person. Yes, I have social media, but you won't see me posting every day. You won't see me doing all that, right? I'm not one of them. But she's like, I got to be a social media person. Like, we got a business to run. Yeah.
Like it's marketing.
It's marketing.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's exactly what she told me.
And that's exactly what's been working.
Yeah.
Y'all have people following you guys just from the sheer just intrigue of the lifestyle and seeing the different things. But then they like, oh, I could go stay there. Yeah. Or I can go paint a llama or whatever y'all got going on this week. You know what I mean? Or I can get some product. Like I see you bought some things today. So
some honey. We brought you some alpaca. They're magic beans.
Okay. So I heard alpaca fertilizer is superb, low in nitrates and all of that. And there we go. So let's go through the list. So on your bio, Black farmer, forager girl that lives in a cabin in the woods with 22 farm animals, 4 kids, a husband, and 180,000 bees.
Saying that, man. Look, 22 farm animals. She just on the 22 farm animals.
It's more than that.
Yeah.
It gotta be.
They come and go. So she can say 22 farm animals today, and then tomorrow we'll have about 40 something.
Okay.
And then some things might happen, and it might be 7.
Right.
And then we got to go ahead, but
I got you. So talk to me about that. So what was y'all's gateway farm animal? Chickens are the gateway drug, y'all. I'm trying to tell you so.
But you gotta understand, it wasn't like we just gonna jump in chickens. Like with us, it's always deeper than that because like we like to. I feel like if you know your history. Not your history. If you know the history, you will know how to move and groove and navigate. You know what I mean? Because the slaves, like, chicken and pigs, like, bottom of the totem pole. Yeah. And that's the only thing I used to eat. Right. Chicken, everything, all this other stuff. So, like, that had a big part to play in it, too, on why we chose chickens as well. Got you. You know what I mean? Because, like I said, you can use chickens for meat, or you can just use chickens for eggs. Yeah, or you can use them to fertilizer. Because I know inside my coop, if y'all look inside your coop, Georgia, we have red clay. Yep. But now in my coop, I have soil. Like it's no more clay. It's just soil in that whole area. So I get what you're saying. Like something that can do more than just what it's for. Yeah. Right.
Every animal we bring on property has to serve a purpose. So we don't just have purposeless animals. Like our alpacas, they serve a purpose because their fur, their fiber, we send off to a fiber mill. Then we get back hats, sweaters, socks. They go at the farm stand. Yeah. Then their poop is great for our property, but in our cultivation of our plants and our fruit and our indoor gardens. But then we also sell the magic beans for other people to fertilize their thing. Got you. Tell me about these magic beans. Is Jack and the beanstalk gonna pull up when I dump these things out of the ground? What we doing with these magic beans? So you'll see like a 40% growth using alpaca fertilizer. Okay. And the thing about it is like people think, oh, it's expensive. No, it's not. This one bag is $21. Okay. This one bag you can put inside of a 10-gallon bucket for alpaca tea. Yeah. And keep it in there for 24 hours. Now you have 10 gallons of fertilizer. Where can you get 10 gallons of fertilizer? You can't. On the market for $21. You can't.
Every cup is a gallon. Yeah. Okay. Yep. Every cup of magic beans is a gallon of fertilizer. Okay. And like you said, you can use it as you get a bucket from Home Depot or something and just dump the whole thing in there. It's like a tea bag. Same. Got you. Yep. And so I can put that whole bag. If y'all are listening to the podcast, you can't see the bag, so
So go on over to YouTube and finish the rest, but you can put that bag in there.
Yeah.
I got you. Cool. That's
what we went
definitely.
with the bird
We
like
call
I
it
said, if you
alpaca
want-
poop tea.
Okay.
You can just literally just stick the whole bag in the water.
In the water.
Our kids call us dookie dealers.
Dookie dealers. I like it. Right. I mean, I deal chicken butt nuggets. I understand. So I get it. Dookie dealers. So the magical beans, because alpaca poop, it looks like little beans.
Yeah.
That makes plenty of
They
sense.
don't smell.
No. Yeah.
You know how like when you walk past an animal, they got that animal smell?
Yeah.
That's literally how the poop smell, like the
Yeah.
animal smell. It don't smell like the,
Like, yeah.
Nowhere.
And it's a clean poop. Never thought I'd be saying that. Clean poop.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
alpacas are community animals, so they only poop in one same spot. They
Yeah.
don't go all over. So it's
Not like goats.
yeah.
We've reached that part of the show where we hook you up with some insider information. And this week, it's all about eating, pet, and pasture. And I got a 20% discount code for you. As farmers, we know the love and care it takes to raise happy and healthy animals. So choose the best when it comes to bedding, premium cut Timothy hay, and treats for your furry and feathery friends. So if you're looking for super absorbent hemp bedding or nesting pads for your laying ladies, look no further than Eaton Pet and Pasture. Check them out right now at EatonPetandPasture.com, and first-time shoppers get a 20% discount by typing in Reec at checkout. That's REEC at checkout. Now let's get back to another excellent. Not like goats. Yeah, I was looking at getting alpacas too for a while. I still am. You know how it goes, right? So I went to a farm. I spent a whole day with them. I learned about the poop or beans, like you guys call them, and all that stuff. So what you telling me now? I didn't know that. I didn't know that 1 cup is a gallon. So that makes plenty of sense too. That's dope, man. Good stuff. So I hope y'all listening. We just learned something about alpaca booty shots. So you start out with chickens, and then when the chicken math hit, like when did we start? Just
Immediately.
okay. Y'all had the space.
It was like $8 a carton too. It's just like
What did we get? 4 the first time? Then we
We
went
got
back and
4.
got 8.
What kind did you get first?
Hold on. We got the obviously we got a leghorn. That's Betty
Okay.
White. We got the little cinnamon twist.
Yeah.
We had awesome and I named them all, man. That was a bogus move. Like,
Once you name them, you can't eat them. Yeah.
That's the thing. We don't. That's what I was telling myself. I'm like, look, we should go ahead. Obviously, we got all these chickens for eggs. We should get some meat birds. Exactly.
She now,
They want to.
We can't find a butcher. We can't find something to take them through. I believe it.
We going to catch fish, and she want to fillet them and all that.
If I break them down, they're still not going to eat them because they know that it's
that they came for the because you can't keep naming them, bro. That's my problem. I'm telling you something I'm not gonna do myself. So I get it.
Cookie and awesome. They were the 2 twins. Then we got a Buff Orpington honey.
I love my buff, man.
They cool. They cool.
They real mellow.
Silkies.
I had a silk. I lost my silky. I'm trying to get some more.
You like them?
Yeah, I love it. I love them because they just like puppies.
Right.
Mine wasn't that bright though. She was. She was very, very pretty. I was like, I'm lucky you pretty because you're not that bright. She couldn't find the doors. A lot of stuff going on.
No, but yeah, we got Copper Morans.
Okay.
We got Copper Morans. We got. I don't know what Renegade is.
Yeah.
Renegade is a mixture, but like she lay like
Americanas.
like a. It looked like it's like a off-white egg, like a silk off-white.
Okay.
Or whatever.
Yeah, that's kind of like
And
this.
she was a mixture.
Probably a Bantam mix or something. Because my silky laid pink eggs.
Yeah.
Then I got some them all black ones, and they lay almost cream eggs, which is crazy.
Yeah, we got the like I said, we got the Americanas, we got the Easter eggers.
Yeah.
But this Easter egger laid a cream egg.
Yeah.
Because it was an option, like we got the olive egger.
Yeah.
The green or whatever.
So y'all want the rainbow
No, that's
pack.
what we was doing.
Yeah.
The rainbow.
We saw rainbow eggs. That was like
That's what she
One thing, right?
Yeah.
Like, we need every chicken.
Right. Yeah, I feel you. That's what I want. I want every egg color. Yeah, I think the only thing I need is copper moran right now, and I'll be straight.
We got one copper moran, like I said, and what we do on the farm is like I said, once we start getting chickens, we just thought it was sweet. We just keep a little coop for them.
Nah, it don't work like that.
I'm talking about. We
I
was
tell people from the beginning,
Yeah.
like, do not buy those stupid coops that you see on my.
Oh no.
Stupid $400 coops.
Yeah,
I will never. I'm not gonna do a video on that. 'Cause I'm like,
they good for keeping chickens in. That's it. That's it. They're not good for keeping anything out.
It was just so humiliating. Like we had lost so many chickens.
Yeah,
like,
and then y'all in the woods too, right?
Right.
Yeah.
We were getting told off. Like we got told off immediately. Like 13.
But
Wow.
it was about a raccoon. though.
Raccoons are very smart.
The whole time.
Yeah.
A raccoon, we thought it was because we got coyotes in the area, we got foxes in the area. Man, we got an owl that pop up at nighttime.
Yeah.
We got like 3 hawks. Literally, that been there since we've been there.
Yeah.
All my animals, I call them gangster chickens, man, because I think the Hawks only like took 2 of them out of like all the chickens we done had, man. So
After we got the alpacas and the farm dogs, we had no issues though.
Yeah. What kind of farm dog do you have?
So we found them in a creek, but what did he come out to be?
A husky pit bull mix.
Yeah.
But like,
Okay, that works.
Yeah.
they're like
Right, that works.
The mama was chasing, because we get deer all through the property too. The mama was chasing the deer, and my son heard something, so he ran out there, and one of her babies was stuck in our creek.
Oh man, okay.
You know what I mean, posted a video on TikTok about it.
Okay.
And then my son, him being an animal lover like he is, he
Back this way.
can we hug?
Yeah.
Now he don't even want to.
Come to find out, now you got a security guard though.
Literally.
Like, yeah, everybody got a job.
Literally.
That's cool, man. So now things are growing. What was the next animal after the chickens? Ducks.
Yeah.
All right, how y'all like ducks?
They messy, but
Peking ducks.
Yeah.
Peking ducks. Okay.
They think if you keep them around chickens long enough, they think they're chicken.
Yeah.
Okay.
We're consistent with the egg laying, so
Yeah.
yeah.
There you go. What y'all use them for? I just got I've gotten the ducks 5 months ago.
You got what you got? Runner ducks?
I got a mixture. I got runners, Muscovy, Pekin. I got some mystery duck. I got this duck that's like the biggest duck I've ever seen in my life.
For real?
Yeah, I sent a picture back to the hatchery. They don't know what it is. The duck is huge.
Might got you something.
I don't know. It's like it's giving a little bit of Muscovy because it got like the little bit right here, but the duck is huge.
Probably
you know what I'm saying?
Muscovy runner mix.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. I'll never know, but he's round.
Who the duck be with the most?
She or he is supposed to be a girl. He or she looks over everybody. So the duck, she sits outside. It doesn't have a curl. It doesn't have a tail curl. We can't tell.
Right.
The scientist for Purina was out there the other day. He was like, it's a duck. I know that.
Yeah.
But she sits outside the door when all the other ducks behind them. We got runners. We got Muscovy. We got Pekin. We got a few different ones.
I say we mess with the Pekin. Like we mess with the Pekin because like I said, like
They're consistent.
we got chickens and like I said, like they a part of the flock. Like wherever the chickens go.
They get in line quick.
Yeah, wherever the chickens go, the Pekin ducks go. And I know runner ducks be on their own type of time.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
yeah, they ours all kind of like they all kind of like kicking with each other right now.
Yeah.
So we got 10 of them. Like we started out with I think I got 4. We started out with 4. A snake got to one of them, and then chicken math. I went in because I bought them from my old lady. So I went in the store. I was like, I just went and got 7 more ducks. Now we got 10. You know what I mean? So
That's what I'm saying. It's like she only want to keep 2 and keep majority chickens. I'm like, man, we should just have 4, and then
right, yeah.
literally they be the ones to tear the coop up because
ducks.
I didn't let them when I built the first. Well, when we built the final coop because I had built like a replica of the log cabin soda.
Yeah.
The coop looked like the log.
Yeah, I saw that. Yeah, it's a nice size. It don't look like a little chicken mansion. You know what I mean? So yeah.
But like we tried just the regular dirt.
Go outside right now.
Tell them about it,
Yeah, so we built a cabin, like a log cabin, chicken coop, and I just wanted it to like match our house.
Yeah.
We used like pool noodles and latex, like outdoor latex paint to like protect it. And then
wait, what part? Where did you use the pool noodles for? Okay.
Oh, just to make it look like logs on the outside.
Got you. That's
A lot
cool.
of people
Yeah.
are like, what is that on the outside? It's just pool noodles that we split.
Cool. Don't get goats.
You buy everything.
My
No, I hate goats.
my goats is eating my pool noodles. Yeah.
Don't eat everything.
They don't. They only eat the stuff you don't want them to eat. Yeah, they don't.
Tear my gardens up.
Yeah, they would. They would do that. They will do that. But yeah.
But see, she always got to stop me because I'll be like, dude, you talking about farm, like we farmers and all this other stuff. Let's get some real farm animals.
Right.
I'm like, what's up with a pig and what can a pig do for us?
I ain't chopping them up. I ain't eating them.
No.
She like,
because like I said,
and they eat so much. The feed right now is so expensive. Like, no.
everything's got a purpose.
Yeah.
Right.
Hey man, we're gonna see, but like I said, we got it's like a bunch of trees. Like we're in the process now looking for just like flat land, like just
because we in the woods.
We can get the goats and the pigs, and, as far as pets.
Right.
Say that.
I mean, I have a pet zoo then at that point.
Yeah, that's
more of a draw for the Airbnb.
Right, exactly.
I'm trying to help you, bro.
Nah, I'm with it though, man. But it's just like so. You seen the Tiger King?
Yeah. I got you. So, man, this is all great information because it's like you get to see it. Sometimes I put a post the other day. I was like, look, you want to get started, but you don't know where to start. Just start. That's it. You got to just start.
People not. You can start right now. Like we teach foraging and farming. So we teach people how to look for wild edible plants in their backyards and in their regions. You can go to the parks right now and look for food. You can plant in container gardens. I have videos on my channel. We have a series called Grow Gardening where I teach people how to grow potatoes out of an Aldi bag.
Yeah.
I mean, you can start moving now towards self-sustainability. You don't have to wait until you get your land.
Got you.
Start doing. You can compost now. You know, there's things that you can be doing now to ease your pockets a little bit and help your family.
Got you. I love that. Tell me about some of the stuff you guys got growing over there. Like you just mentioned, you can find some things that are wildly growing that are edible. Tell me about that journey too.
So growing up,
you got to tell them about the Whopper toast.
Oh my God. So like growing up, my grandmother was real sickly and she was really holistic.
Okay.
Like, holistic care. And she was really into like herbal remedies. I mean, my papa had us in the backyard picking bags full of dandelions to make and make wine with.
Okay.
So we grew up, foraging rhubarb, foraging mulberries and crab apples and all that type of stuff. But as I got older, I'm just like, when I got taken out of the home and I was homeless at 16, 17, I'm like, we got so much food around us. There's no reason why there should be anybody in America going to bed hungry.
Right.
Why is it not taught in schools? It doesn't make any sense. There's so many wild foraging edibles. We grow chanterelle mushrooms on our property, which is, prized by Michelin chefs all over the world. And they going for $224 like a pound.
Sheesh.
Like 12 pounds in under 40 minutes on our property.
Wow.
And
hold on. So you $240 a pound and y'all pick 12 pounds in less than 40 minutes on y'all part. That's crazy.
And now we grow shiitakes, we grow oyster mushrooms, we grow we're gonna start growing lion's mane.
Okay.
So we pick chicken out of the woods, we do puffball mushrooms grow on our property. What else? Oh, we found some lobster mushrooms last year. And so it's like an adventure every day. Honestly. Yeah, it really is.
I got you.
It turns to like you said, permaculture or whatever.
A food forest.
I forgot this guy's name and he did now, but like he bought a bunch of land, or somebody hired him, and he took all their land and bought all these animals. You remember that? We watched it on YouTube.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh yeah, I did. I saw that. So it's they took that land and the land was like messed up. They couldn't do anything with it. It was an old orchard.
Yeah.
Yep. And then now because they reintroduced the animals and the life, it's thriving. Yeah. And they did like the circular growth and all of that. Yeah.
Yes.
That's kind of like the idea we have. I mean, like everything, like instead of us want to buy out a whole bunch of stuff, see what we have on the property. And
I got you.
It grows organically, and then we just go off.
Because farming has so many resources.
I'm glad you loud because they ain't gonna be able to hear you, but I'm catching it on the mic a little bit though. No, you good? Yeah, dude, you good though. You good? I know you got the baby. But no, man, this has been extremely informative so far. Just learning what you guys are going. I see. Is that a lake on y'all's property? I see y'all catching fish and stuff too. So what we catching in this creek over by the property?
What was that? Ackworth, Kellogg's Creek.
Okay.
Like
we go fishing.
Yeah, I love lake out tuna.
But that's why I said we looking for more like land with like natural pines.
Yeah.
Obviously with creeks and all that type of stuff too, so we can actually do that instead of
and do tours.
Yeah.
And do foraging and farming tours.
Right.
That's what we want to create some program to like have people. We want to do like dinner with strangers in the woods.
Okay.
So like have like a list. Where
that sounds dangerous, but I know what you mean, right? I know what you mean.
Like prepare like some wild animals and like just give people an experience of what we live every day.
Yeah.
Hopefully entice them to want to be more self-sustainable.
Right. That's dope. I think that y'all's, even with the Airbnb business, is doing that too. Because I could see some of the reviews and stuff, and people just going out there. They want to now do it themselves. Like, this is dope. Staying out. I feel so relaxed. I feel so. Because I know mental health wise, it's got to be a great, piece.
Every day I wake up, I say it's just like, obviously, how like say you at home and then you wake up and you got to go back to work and you be like, man, you hear all the cars, you hear the police sirens and all that.
Yeah.
Even where we hear sirens and things like that, but it's not, we're not all the way out the rule or whatever. But like, it's like when I wake up and I look out the window,
peace.
I be thinking I'm on vacation. Like, how like when you go on vacation, it's just like, man, I wish I could stay a couple more days. Like, that's how I'm still. We've been here for about 2 years and something. I'm still feeling like that. Like, because of like each year is just just something that we add on.
Yeah, something new.
We discovered on the property and all that kind of stuff. So it's just like,
do those projects to me, in my opinion, when I do a new project in my little, homestead situation, it doesn't feel like work to me. Right. It just feels like a project.
Right.
And that's exactly what I tell her. That's exactly what I tell her.
I got you.
That's the goal.
Yeah, I love that, man. Right now, Upendos in the building. We talking about. I'm gonna just keep saying y'all name because I learned how to say it the right way.
He's loving Swahili.
I love that. That's what I'm talking about.
Upendo, Akashenda Wo.
Okay.
Conquers all.
I see you done remixed it. Now I can't say all that the first time. No, I was just kidding. But I love it that how you guys are getting back to where we should be in the first place. And you're really spreading that sense of just peace and prosperity and family. Now I want to ask y'all this, since you've been out there, and I think I know the answer already. You out there, y'all arguing about these projects and different things, what animals we want, what animals we don't want, but has like the partnership, the couple, the intimacy, is that better since you've been moved out?
Way better.
For sure. For sure. Because this is like she said, I told her, she is, I'm just saying, she's a self-proclaimed boss. Entrepreneur.
I got you, yeah.
That's her thing. But I'm like, my view is a little bit different. I just say, like, I was born on this earth to work. Like, that's not a curse. Like, you know what I mean? So regardless, I'm just a worker bee. And that's why I used to always tell her, like I said, you could be doing this. You know how to do this. You know how to do that. But if you just start doing it for yourself, don't worry about making money first, because it's going to come. It's coming,
yeah.
But once we got down here, I seen it. Like, I knew I was always handy. But then just like, if I have the money or not, man, I'm not finna sit up there and pay somebody
to do it,
and I could do it myself.
Right.
Obviously, everybody.
They're different, yeah.
Like, I'm trying to build, so it's just a plus for me, like that I know how to do things, and she know how to do things too. I'm not just a handy one; she is too.
Right. Except she gonna do it in heels. I understand. Yeah. I get it. Now I understand. I'll just joke.
Like a little project, like you said, when we're doing work, it doesn't feel like work. When we're doing projects like the other day, we were foraging for Beauty Berry.
Yeah.
We're on live. Yeah, we're doing marketing. Yeah, we're promoting our business, but at the same time, feel like we were on a date.
Right.
On a scavenger hunt, because we just like little kids. Like,
looking for berries.
Right. Like,
right.
It doesn't feel like, we got to go share the alpacas. Like, it's fun. It doesn't feel like, it doesn't feel monotonous. It just feels like I'm on a scavenger hunt with my kids and my husband every day. That's what it feels like.
That's amazing.
And it was like, when we arguing or fighting, it's because we done got too hot. We done been outside for 11 hours. That type of stuff. But it don't be like, the bills. It don't be like the fights that you had when you got a boss in your ear.
Right.
In your ear, or you got you're stressed out because you can't get to your kids' basketball games. It's not like that.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I just feel like we have a different unity. We've been coming up with October 20th.
10 years. That's what. Let me hit the hype bell for that. I'm not supposed to be using the hype bell on these interviews, but I'm gonna do it. 10 years. That's a decade. I love it, man. That's what's up. It's always good to have a partner in life for what you're doing. It's a beautiful thing. Tell me about the kids. Say you got 4 boys, right?
3 boys.
3 boys and the princess. I got you. 3 boys and the princess. The boys. How they adjusting to this life?
Our youngest, Asher, he's an adventurer. He even has like a series called Asher.
He's all in.
He's all in, literally all in. Picking up everything, finding every insect. He knows how to identify over 80 wild foraging edibles. Like that's my age. Yeah.
I got you.
But like my teenager, like he loves nature. He wants to be a veterinarian and he wants to do wildlife conservation.
Gotcha.
So he's in his element. As far as like hard work, he's strong, he's tall. So he's 6'4", we use him a lot.
Okay.
He doesn't like getting his hands. He doesn't like.
He said he's 6'4". We use him a lot. I understand. I got you.
He's an ox, like literally. Like he helps us build when we need to move lumber and things on the property.
Yeah.
Now Avon, our middle son, he's the one that cooks.
Yeah.
He's not happy.
He want to be a gamer. He want to be a track star.
Yeah.
He in his football phase, but like I get him outside. Oh man, it's a ride.
Yeah.
I'm ready to go in.
Yeah.
How long are we gonna be?
I understand. Now listen, I love that y'all are sharing this because there's so many parents right now with that same dynamic. Like I have one that's out. She want to help. She want to get the eggs. She like, Daddy, can I? The only thing she ain't messing with is the goats because she like them goats is too wild and the ponies is too big right now. But my middle daughter, she very girly, but she love animals. She want to do this. She want to do that. My oldest oldest daughter, she don't know parts of it.
Right.
It's like chicken pecked her one time. She was like, I'm not going out there.
Right.
But it's
That's
still.
what happened to Avon. He got spit on by the alpaca. He was excited at first. He was like, no, that thing spit on me.
Yeah,
I'm like, bro.
I understand. So, man, tell me about these 180,000 bees. We need bees to do all the things because bees basically run all of agriculture.
Exactly. That's what people don't understand. Like, without bees, we would literally have no existence. And that's why I tell people, like, we grow up running and scared of bees, not realizing that we running from wasps.
Yeah.
And those are the asshole bees.
Yeah, they are.
And, you know, and I just feel like if people actually get to education and understanding of it, they wouldn't be fearful because they don't hurt you. They don't harm you. Now, he was terrified of bees when we first started.
Yeah.
You know,
I feel you.
To build me
I understand.
Part of our property of 1 acre, I just wanted all bees, a 1 acre apiary.
So, like, you got the little bee, the little situation. What they call? I forgot what they call it. The apiary. There we go. I learned something new today.
Yeah. So I wanted an apiary, and then when we started, he's like, man, I'm not.
I ain't going over there.
And so we recorded it, and he was running and ducking and dodging. I mean, it was ridiculous. Very ghetto would not recommend.
Don't do my boy like this. Right.
Man,
they can smell the fear.
Swatting my bees. Running from
I thought the only thing I needed was the little gloves and the little
the little hat.
Man, he was refusing to put on the bee suit. Put on the bee suit.
Yeah,
he was refusing.
You got to put the whole suit on. That's me. If I get out there, I want the whole suit, boots, everything.
You be so hot, man. It'd be like, but then sometimes like you like when you walk out there, you just scan them. Like, oh, they'll be cool. You know what I'm saying? And then you just go out there, might be with some gloves on. Yeah, even with the hat. Man, you open that thing, also right.
It's over with. They getting angry. They get so would y'all started the bee journey? Did you like order in? Because my friend does it. You order the queen and all of that stuff. Yeah. How did that work? Tell me. Like, remember the quick crash course of how that worked.
We ordered our bees. The only problem we had was with the post office because they were scared.
Oh man, yeah.
So that was our only. They're like, look, y'all done got some bees. Come get them. And I'm like, hey, we had to stop what we was doing because they're like, no, like seriously, come get them.
Yeah.
And so we stopped everything we was doing, and then it happened to be raining. Like when you install bees, you don't want to rain.
Okay.
And so we had to wait till the next day. So we were kind of angry when we first took them out.
Yeah. I'd be angry too. I'm stuck in a box all day. Right, I get it. Yeah.
And it was crazy because our bees came before our bee equipment. So all we had was, I think all we had was a J tool. We didn't have our bees, like our outfit. Yeah, I just put on a sweater. Like I'm not really afraid of bees, but he is. Yeah. And so we was out there, and it was very ghetto.
Oh man. Shit, very ghetto. I need to go back and look at this footage. I'm going back today and looking at this footage. That's cool, man.
Hands were shaking.
Yeah.
Trying to open the bee honey, not the honey, the sugar syrup.
Yeah.
They send with it so that the bees can like calm down and eat. It was a learning curve.
Yeah.
Because
I got
you can read all the literature you want.
So you doing it firsthand?
And you're holding a 30,000 bee kit with swarming bees in it. It's different.
Yeah, I can imagine 30,000 bees.
Yeah, regardless of how many times you process, you're like, okay, they're docile, you're good. They don't have a queen, they don't have a home to protect you. They're not. It doesn't matter. Yeah, it's just the pure power of nature. Like when you're really up close and you're like damn, like this is beautiful.
If I drop this on my foot, it's a wrap.
Right.
But then you get to learn about, like you said, the beauty of it because these bees are going to help pollinate pretty much everything on my farm.
Facts.
And I have more flowers, food, and things that I can feed my animals. Facts. And now everything is in a rotation. Right. I get what you're saying. So I like that. That's dope. As long as it's far away from the house, we cool.
And people always get so caught up with acreage for a farm. Like, oh, you got to have some. Look, if the Department of Agriculture doesn't have a set limit for what you need in order to get a farm number, stop putting people in boxes on what you think someone should have in order to have a farm. You don't need 20 acres. You don't need 40 acres. You could have 1 acre. If your property is making over $1,000 in monies from your farm products, then you are a farmer. Yeah. I've seen people on 2 acres make more money than people are making on 40 acres because that 40 acres, they may only be farming on 1 acre. Yeah. I see people do plant starts and they selling their herbs and I love it. Like I say get creative. Yeah. We sell plant starts at our farm sale. We sell honey. Yeah. We sell little farm kits. We sell beauty berry jam. So we just try to make things from our property. Like we do farm to table pizza kits. Yeah. Where we make homemade.
I saw that. Yeah.
Homemade pesto from the property with basil. And we just make homemade dough. Like just fun stuff.
Yeah.
You know, it doesn't have to be so.
You got all your chickens too. You know, we make chicken tables too.
Yeah, okay. I'm gonna get a chicken table for you. I have one. I love it. They have little chickens all the time, but we're gonna support and get a chicken table from you guys too, because y'all are making them, and we definitely want to support what y'all are doing, man. This has been so informative. We could be here for 3 hours. I promise you that. Just talking about every little, because every piece is gonna have its own story.
Right.
You know what I mean? But y'all's story is incredible. I hope, best of luck to you guys.
Thank you.
And I want people to keep supporting y'all. If y'all are in Georgia and in the metro Atlanta area, even if you're not, you know what I mean, come stay at their property. Book you a couple nights down at the treehouse. You know what I mean? What made y'all want the treehouse? Made it be the treehouse?
Because I wanted people to feel like a kid again. Like when I'm at home, I feel like a kid. I wanted people to come feel like a kid again.
Okay.
So we designed to make it feel like a kid. Like there's a bunch of game boards. And like we have zip lines on the property. Like I just wanted people to feel like a little kid.
Yeah.
Like, in the woods.
When you go on vacation, what do you bring with you?
Nothing. Me, the kids. Well, that's it. I mean, yeah. Bring your phone, everything. Yeah.
Come through.
Unplug. We want you to
Unplug.
I said we chose to have it going off solar.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? We chose like everything just manual, just old school. Like,
Yeah.
And that's what I keep saying. Like telling her just getting back to the basics.
Getting back to the
When people
basics.
come to our property, they're like, oh, like I felt closer to my spouse. They're unplugged. They're not
Yeah.
in nature. There's no distractions. They have to learn how to do a fire together.
Yeah.
You know, they're walking the trails. They're outside. Like,
Yeah.
People don't even sit outside. You
Yeah,
know,
that's
they're
true.
cooking. We have an outdoor kitchen, so they're cooking in the kitchen. They're swinging on swings. Like, we've had even a few proposals. Like, I never thought like we'd be hosting weddings and
Proposals and weddings, yeah.
Like what?
Yeah.
Like that was crazy. I mean,
Look at
it's just,
y'all.
Like a lot of crazy stuff been happening.
Right.
Like Cardi B, like reposted us. Like, what?
Yeah. Didn't even know
I
y'all was
don't
in
know
couples
what I'm doing.
therapy.
Like, bro, I'm just out there being silly and fun, and it's like people will tag me like, "Oh, so and so posted." Like, I'd be so embarrassed. But
That's cool though.
it's funny though.
Yeah. I mean, listen. Education is great. We all need teachers. Y'all are the most disrespected and underpaid demographic of people in America, I think. Teachers. Myself, that's what I think, right? To be able to kind of go in a different direction, but you're still educating and teaching, but now you're being fulfilled as well.
Facts.
So that's definitely what we want to hit this hype bell again. I know I ain't supposed to do it. I'm going to do it for my last time. Man, we appreciate y'all coming through. Thank you so much. The baby ready to go. I'm sorry, little one. I had held your parents too long, but I appreciate you guys. Thank you for the alpaca booty nuggets, the beans, the magic beans.
Some goldenrod too.
Okay.
So.
All right, cool. What do I do with that? I don't
So
know.
you can make tea with the goldenrod.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, cool. I've never.
You could just take the flowers, crush them up, and steep them over like a cup of hot water.
Okay.
For like 2 to 3 minutes. It can help with goldenrod is an amazing herb for helping with like kidney issues. If you got liver problems, asthma. If you having breathing issues, it's antiseptic. It's a diuretic. It can help with a slew of things. It's amazing.
Another fun fact. If you know anybody who have bees that raise bees on their own,
Yeah.
you get them bees that pollinate that goldenrod. The best part of the honey in the comb that you want to get.
Okay.
Just for the simple fact, all those things she just named off.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah,
Cool.
so.
I'm a fan of this now too. So this is what's up. I've gotten more from y'all than y'all have got from me today. So now I appreciate it. Once again, this is another episode of Excellent Adventures. Make sure you look them up. You'll see all the information on this post and on, of course, on the podcast information below. Man, we appreciate y'all for coming through.
Thank you.
And it is. We out to the next one.
Thanks for tuning in to another episode of Excellent Adventures, powered by Blackyard Chickens.
Now, if you think you want to raise your own backyard flock, here's the site for you, blackyardchickens.com. We make entertaining videos about raising baby chicks from scratch. You know what I mean by from scratch, right? Or maybe you want to learn how to take care of your own big chickens or hens and get those fresh eggs, building a coop or buying a coop, having the necessary things inside that coop to get great egg production. You'll learn a lot of the neat tricks I've picked up along the way from other chicken enthusiasts, and you can get pretty eggs just like those. So follow us on social media and check us out on our YouTube channel.